Hey, friends. I just got off a podcast call with Jessica Sun of Guru Please, and we had an awesome conversation. That podcast will be coming out soon. Check her out. She has great interviews. But in the conversation as we were talking through it, one of the things that I really kept coming back to was this idea of how when we set objective goals, or criteria that we think like, hey, if I achieve this, then I'm going to get some sort of reward or emotional quality. In other words, I save up a certain amount of money, I'll feel better about myself. I lose 10 pounds, I'll feel better about myself. And really piercing through what that goal is and saying, well, what is the feeling I'm trying to get? What is that emotional reward? Because that's really what I focus on with Path 2. And when we were digging into it, and great question was, well, what do you do when you find that emotional piece, that thing you want, that's behind the goal that you've been pushing for? What do you do? Well, you take that emotion that you're trying to get, and you think about, when have I experienced this before? Because here's the key: we know we're chasing it because we felt it. We have an idea. And one of the phrases that just totally resonates with me, it's this idea that I'm not looking for something. I'm not trying to remember the thing that was on the menu. I'm trying to remember how it tasted. And that idea that like, oh, I want to feel fulfillment. And what it felt like is just like that time when I was in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I was there. And I want to feel loved, like when I do at Christmas, surrounded by family and stuff. When we are able to see the emotional reward behind the objective goal, that tangible goal, we can recreate that emotional experience now. We don't have to give up the goal. The goal can still be there, but the emotional experience is not contingent on the goal. Oh, it was such a great conversation. So that would be my request for you guys. Think about it. Think about some goal that you have in front of you right now. It could be big, small, doesn't really matter. And think about, how am I going to feel when I achieve that goal? And what's that feeling like, and when else has that occurred? And then ask yourself, is there something I can do to have that emotional experience right now? Just right now, to get it and feel that way. And then how does that change how you feel about that goal? Does it take the stress away? Does it take pressure away? And does it make it just a goal now? Because now an emotional reward isn't riding on it? That's some powerful stuff. That's awesome. All right, friends, you have a good night. Be well.